PDP crisis. You will see how it goes. Atiku allies threaten Wike, Makinde, and 3 others. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Governor Nyesom Wike and other governors in Rivers State have had their political ambitions and party membership threatened by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) stakeholders in various states ahead of the 2023 general elections. Vanguard reports that Wike and 4 other governors, including Samalotum, Seyi Makinde, Okeze Ikpeazu, and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi from Benue, Oyo, Abia, and Enugu State, have called off strategy meetings aimed at ensuring that the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar wins in the upcoming elections. The party-affected governors are maintaining their position that the People's Democratic Party National Chairman Iyorchia Ayu must resign from his post before they can give their full support to Atiku in the presidential election. The demands have, among other things, caused rift within the party and are hindering the development of the main opposition party in the country, which is seeking to unseat the current leadership of the All Progressives Congress (APC). However, contrary to the decision of the pro-Wike governors, many of the People's Democratic Party faithful in their state are mobilizing behind Atiku and individually threatening the said disgruntled governors to remain steadfast in their cooperation ahead of the 2023 elections. Vanguard noted that party loyalists whose position disagree with the governors have started setting up structures for Atiku to counter the state leaders and support Atiku's candidature from the state to local government level. These structures, according to party bigwigs, will be used in the campaign of the former vice president and his opponent, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa. Some party leaders who have expressed support for Atiku have accused the state governors of having chosen to sabotage the People's Democratic Party political process aimed at returning the party to power in 2023. They told the news platform that they are already forming councils for the presidential elections in the state. These were the stands of the governors who have vowed not to campaign for Atiku. Benue State PDP position. Meanwhile, interaction between journalists and the People's Democratic Party stakeholders in Benue State revealed that most party members, unlike Governor Otom, are not opposed to Atiku Okowa's candidacy. It was noted that the party bigwigs at all levels were relying support for the candidate ahead of the 2023 general elections. However, it was noted that nothing happened on the part of the government that would indicate that the government supported Atiku's candidature. The People's Democratic Party government and the party secretariat have reportedly said nothing about any kind of campaign for Atiku. The development clearly shows that although the People's Democratic Party in Benue is engaged in its activity to win the people's mandate for all other elected positions, the office of the president has remained vacant until the party leader gives the green light to Otom. Despite this, some People's Democratic Party support groups in the state are mobilizing for Atiku. Among them is the Atiku Grassroots Movement, AGM. During an interactive section with the Vanguard on Sunday, the AGM convened by Tonzongwe Asta, former chairman of Benue International Revenue Service, BIRS, revealed that they have set up a state office where they're coordinating the activities. The movement allies managed to gather some other prominent personalities, including former chairman of local councils, past political appointees, and many others to support Atiku's candidature. The group assured that it is working to be present in all parts of the country with the recent opening of local government districts. It urges members to quickly go to the hinterland to gather support for presidential bid. Speaking to journalists on efforts to galvanize support for the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate, Asa wrote, "So far, we are in the process of setting up the structures statewide. We have put up the structure at the state levels, local government levels, and zonal levels last Monday. We held a meeting and charged the local government officials to set up structures at the sub-ward levels. We plan that in a week we'll be going around to inaugurate the structures at the local government and ward levels. We have no hitches whatsoever. We have set an office in Makurdi already. Individually, some people are setting up offices in their local government areas. we are sponsoring our activities. But just like any other support group, we are expecting assistance and support from the National Secretariat. I'm a card-carrying member of the People Democratic Party, so I have to support my party. I'm convinced that among the candidates vying for the position of president of this country, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is the best candidate and has a better idea of repositioning Nigeria. Ayu's relatives under the umbrella of the Gem Bank Development Association, GDA, have threatened Governor Otom with political consequences if he continues to associate with those who want to force him to resign. The threat was included in the text of a press conference read by the association president, Terry Felix Abo. Abo accused the governor of pursuing a deliberate attempt to undermine the people of Jemba, namely the Honorable Minister of Special Duties, Dr. George Akume, the former Senate President, Dr. Iyocha Ayu, and Senator Okojev. We are disheartened that the governor who wants to be a senator for Zone B of Benue State, comprising Jemba and Minda, will involve himself among those destroying the Jemba's son, Ayu, he added. Southwest PDP. Meanwhile, in another news, the Southwest People Democratic Party stakeholders from Oyo, Ondo, Osun, Ogun, and Ekiti State are expected to pledge to jointly support and work for Atiku and Okowa to win the 2023 presidential election. Vanguard reports that assurance was given by the opposition party press secretary in the various states. However, some of the party members who did not want to be named said they may be forced to vote for a presidential candidate they do not choose. Oyo is a peculiar state and will have to be careful not to lose to the All Progressives Congress APC in the state. The chieftain from Oyo who spoke anonymously to Sunday Vanguard said, he added, "We cannot lose the state because of Governor Wike. As much as we love a governor, we cannot abandon our presidential candidate. It might affect the party's chances in other elective positions." In other news, PDP in Enugu State. In Enugu State, it was noted that the party stakeholders and the state support its presidential candidate, which is contrary to the governor's position. Some who spoke anonymously told journalists that Governor Ogwani Wike's support is personal and is not the position of all the People Democratic Party members in the state. According to them, it is highly unlikely that they would abandon the People Democratic Party presidential campaign for Wike, who they say is fighting himself and not for the southern states. Very interesting. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news.